Hello everyone and welcome to a new guide. This time is for Nidhoggr. As you can see, this week is not the greatest for me, at least in the percentage wise. That's because I'm not using Nidhoggr with cord, since I'm using cord on the Mesa side, and I'm stuck with the top 1% with a pretty high amount of score. As you can see, I managed to get 109 millions. The strategy is a little bit different from the one that I showed from the video, but nothing really worth changing. The only thing you should care about is to put Jikokuten here and to use him to cast the Tarukaja and the Matarukaja. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about Nidhoggr. Nidhoggr is gonna be built basically the same as always, but with the difference that here we cannot use a cord, of course. So we're bringing Leo. Leo is a bit anticlimactic and maybe doesn't work really well with Minami, since he can't apply properly his crit damage increase, but is still the highest boost of damage I can give to Summer Motoa. I'm bringing, of course, Melchizedek, Dionysus for his crit chance, for his crit multiplier passive, and Cert for the Maracunda. My Motoa is built around the crit multiplier. I'm doing like this since in this strategy we're gonna use Rebellion and Revolution together. I'm able to reach a high amount of crit rate, so a higher amount of crit multiplier is what I like. Of course, since I'm using Wind on the other side and I don't have Phoebe, I'm stuck with Okian. If you have Phoebe, you can put it here and do grid points. So, in the beginning, we are simply gonna... You can either do Shining Salvation on Tarukaja here. The Shining Salvation can help you if you want to do a little bit more damage if you are not sure to kill with Motoa. I'm doing Tarukaja in this case. Justice Barrier, we're gonna... With Leo, we're gonna Justice Barrier all the turns up until the weakened state. And we can already apply Healing Grace, or we can attack. It's basically the same, but if we don't apply Healing Grace, maybe we can try to stack up some crit damage on air with Leo. So we're gonna Nurse Light in the first turn. And Blood Sunrise. Here we already have the highlight. So we are gonna switch the persona to Cert. And since we are gonna kill in the next turn, and in this strategy we don't need to ultimate with Cert with the whole fight, but we need to ultimate with Leo, we can actually ultimate right now and save 1 increased damage for the first turn of the weekend phase, so it's beneficial, but unfortunately we cannot keep for both the phases. We support. I didn't support before, so we can do less damage. So we are not threatening to kill. Sorry for the stutter. So Maracunda here. Another Justice Barrier. We should apply the crit damage. Yeah. We can finally start to heal. And we blue sunrise again. As you can see, we are not even close to kill. And of course they focus everything of my Leo. Come on. Okay. And now we skill 3. Since in this turn we are gonna kill and the skill 3 last 3 turns is perfect. And we can switch to him and go with Revolution. Why I go with Revolution and not Rebellion? Because we're gonna cast both. So Revolution is gonna increase the party crit rate, and Rebellion is gonna have a higher crit rate, stat. Just barrier again. And we can, no sorry, Healing Grace with Minami. After that, we're gonna simply go Blue Sunrise again. Now is the important part. We enter the weekend state. As you can see, he should have the damage taken up from the Sword ultimate. Here we immediately ultimate with Leo. We stack up 2 Power of Friendships. We Rebellion. I mean, you can either Rebellion with him, or since he has, he should have at least 1 blessing. You could even choose to Rebellion with Melchizedek. In the last turn we are gonna Shining Salvation anyway. I choose to Rebellion with him. Now we can Ultima Booster, finally, and start to stack up the buffs. Compassionate Cure to boost the HP of her. As you can see, 16,500. I'm over the 16,000 mark. And we go. First one is nice. Here we want to Klabokian. We hope to apply two beats to pulsating rhythm. Just once. Okay. I'm unlucky. Shining Salvation. I applied Windswept. This is nice. Another Ultima booster since she has two Proof of Friendships. Healing Grace. And we go for the last turn. Big damage. That's a nice amount. I don't know if I will beat... Yeah, I will beat my score here. Nice. Let's see by how much. 42.7. I did, I believe, 42.6. Something around that. Anyway, I'm happy with this. So, this is the strategy. It's not really crazy. The only thing I didn't show you, I was using the Ex Machina, of course, now that we have all 5 stacks. The only thing I didn't show you is how I built my personas. So Melchizedek is built like this. I use Agility Master 3 to start first in the turn. My Dionysus is built like this. I mean, you don't use Tarukaja, so you can even remove this and maybe go for an up pupil, something like that. You don't really need it. And my Cert is built like this. I don't need anything else that Maracunda and this ultimate. If you have higher overclocks, it's better. I remind you that Melchizedek at overclock 2 unlocks this part of the ability, which is pretty great, and I suggest you to do so if you can. I mean, it is, yeah, at overclock 2 increases the attack of allies with 3 or more blessing stacks by 8% for 2 turns. It's a lot. So this is the strategy, as I said. I hope you are gonna be able to replicate this and maybe do even more points than me. And see you in the next one. I hope you do good. See you in the leaderboards. Bye bye.